You might begin to notice as you sit there, absorbing the sound of these words, that a part of you has already started a process, a quiet shift, an inner movement, like the way the tide flows in, not because it's forced, but because it's natural. Just as seeds grow without being told how, belief systems evolve simply by being nurtured in the right conditions. As we begin, let's imagine a moment where someone used to fear being seen as weird or wrong or foolish, but instead they found themselves laughing, carefree, alive, as though some part of them remembered. The ones who changed the world were almost always misunderstood at first. Now, have you ever seen a child dance like no one's watching? They're not worried about looking silly. They are the music. The child already knows, until someone teaches them otherwise. The being fully themselves is the most natural thing of all. And you can return to that easily, naturally, even now. Because you've already begun to forget the old fears, haven't you? That outdated idea that other people's opinions means more than your own sense of truth. That idea is already softening, fading, dissolving, like mist in the morning sun. Imagine this. There's a woman who used to stay quiet in meetings. She believed she wasn't smart enough. One day she chose to speak up anyway. Her hands were shaking, but her voice broke through. Not only did they listen, they changed the plan based on her idea. What shifted? Not the world, her belief. And the belief changed everything. Another man used to hide his paintings, afraid of being judged, until he realized it was the act of creating that mattered. The joy, the truth. He posted them online. One person messaged, "Your art helped me heal." Not a critic, a connection. That's what happens when authenticity leads. Because you see, when you install the belief, my value is not measured by others' opinions, a new operating system begins to run. One where failure is feedback, emotions are guideposts, authenticity is power, and your presence is a gift. So let your mind wander, as your unconscious mind begins to weave all of this together. People respond to beliefs, not reality. Beliefs shape reality. Reality is fluid, which means you already have the power to shift the world by shifting yourself. And isn't it curious how, when you act with confidence, even if you don't feel it yet, others begin to mirror that energy back to you. Certainty, even when borrowed for a moment, could change the course of a conversation, a day, a life. So allow yourself to feel what it's like when you embody these core identities. The brave explorer who says, "Fear is a compass." The authentic self who says, "I'm enough right now." The creator who understands, "I don't need permission to express." The resilient one who whispers, "Setbacks build strength." You already know, self-approval is all that matters. People mirror energy. Momentum is more important than perfection. Just like the tree doesn't rush to grow, but becomes mighty anyway. You're evolving already, naturally, beautifully, unavoidably. And as you continue to be who you are, you attract what aligns. Energy is magnetic, presence is persuasive, and laughter. Laughter is liberation. Humour connects. Quirks charm. Vulnerability wins hearts. Now consider this. What if judgment was never a threat, but a mirror reflecting other people's fears? What if weird just means you're ahead of your time? Did you feel these words settling into place, like puzzle pieces clicking together? Notice how easy it is now to live from these truths. You're always growing. Your uniqueness is magnetic. The strongest frame wins. Emotions are to be felt, not feared. Self-discipline creates freedom. Confidence is born from expression. You don't need permission to succeed. There once was a person who used to doubt themselves, but they started each morning saying, "I'm the creator of my reality." At first it was just words. Then something happened. They began standing straighter, speaking clearer, laughing more, taking risks. Some failed, some worked, but they never went back. Why? Because when you install these beliefs, not just in thought, but in identity, behaviour, motivation and emotion, the world begins to change around you. You're not learning this, you're remembering this. You're not forcing this, you're allowing this, because deep down, your unconscious, it already knows how to become the fullest, most free, most fearless version of you. And the best part, you don't have to get it perfect. You only have to begin. You already have.